I do what the fuck I want to do. In fact, you know what? I'm saying, listen, the launch is gonna happen. I'm just like a fucking tourist trying to go off. You know, what's that movie again? Like, not a movie, man. It's like with wasn't it Johnny Depp? Like he's like in a chain somewhere. The entire movie, he was in a chain somewhere. Like it's like an investigation in a chain. Now that's like the murder movies, isn't it? I'm saying, with that little guy with a moustache in it, like, you know, the curly ones. But let me just tell you something, man. Look, listen, the launch supposed to be yesterday. I'm saying I took some time off. I'm out here, like, you know, waddling like a fucking penguin. Well, that's what people say. When I get online, why do people say, why are you waffling? Like, you know, what's wrong with waffling? I mean, like, you know, pretty much all these politicians are waffling. Even probably, like, you know, your granddad, probably when he goes to the pub, like when he probably has about 10 pints, probably he's waffling. But I don't waffle. I'm saying I'm trying to make a point. My trauma culture. Let me just break it down to you, man. I just gotta tell you, really, like, I've been making content for some time, and I, you know, want to start, you know, producing more content. I'm saying, in fact, you know, I want to learn how to go play guitar. You know what I'm saying? Playing a guitar might be fucking handy. You know what I'm saying, especially, man, like, you know, Sri Lankans. I don't know if Sri Lankan actually do play guitars, but I want to get the air guitars out. You know what I'm saying? But let me just break it down to me. The launch is gonna be sometimes, you know, this week. You know what I'm saying, I've just been sitting out here trying to think, like, how the fuck am I gonna go about doing this launch? You know what I'm saying, I'll be sitting out there quite, you know, I've been thinking about, like, how we gonna go about this launch. I'm saying, because I don't got time for, you know, the launch, like, just to be like about just the launch. It has to have some meaning. I'm saying, hey man, I fucking hate to be a dog walker in Teddington, man. I'm saying, because anytime I see a dog walker, right, they always give me some evils. There's some dog walkers down there. I'm saying, like, I mean, Teddington is a nice area. I like this area. I'm saying, I mean, look, you got this fancy shop. You got that nice shop in it. It's owned by a Polish. I'm saying, I'm not racist towards Polish people. Now you can see. I'm saying, got a little cap that I showed, right? It's a nice, you know, shop owned by a Polish. I'm saying, so shout out to the. But what I'm trying to tell you, man, it's, hey, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Like, you know, if someone's gonna pull up for my content, I'm gonna be like, I'm Asian, broski. I'm Asian. I do Asian things, bro. Like, you know, like if I got a plate of rice and curry and having some, like, you know, banging aubergine curry, right? Because aubergine curry is banging, like, you know, eating, like, if someone's gonna pull up and be like, oh, bro, but, you know, you can't be doing that, bro. I'm like, you know, what are you talking about, man? So I'm saying, hey, yo, I'm gonna start like a live streaming. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. In fact, you know what? So I'm saying, I wanted to do that. In fact, you know what? So I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you is, hey, the launch is gonna be sometimes this week. I gotta just, you know, shuffle back and forth, but we're here, man. My trauma culture, man. If you've been watching my content, man, it's I pour some shit. I'm saying, I mean, started doing that, you know, great. I'm saying, I'm like, I'm known for that. You know what I'm saying, but I want to keep a, you know, content diversify. Like, it's got to that point where, like, I'm like Arnold. Like I always say, like, get to the chopper. You know what I'm saying? But then again, man, I'm gonna make my content for my trauma culture. I always been saying it. A bunch of Somalis, Koreans, Nigerians, and, you know, who else is there? Like, you got the other lot, the Polish, whoever, just trying to come up, right? The Indian Punjabis trying to come up because I'm trying to make content. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about things that I want to talk about. I got my own opinions. You don't like it, go suck your mother. Copyrighted by some Jamaican Rasta, like in Brixton or in Jamaica. That's what I'm saying. Hey man, I make my content for me, man. I don't give a fuck about, you know, people pulling up saying, oh, you can't make your content. But bro, look, listen, I'm like, my content is not like some content like, you know, the toughest man in the UK. Dude, I don't claim to be like the toughest man in the UK. Like, you know, like, you got that one, you know, there's a guy like on socials, like, the hardest man in the UK. I don't care about none of that. I want to go live my life, man. I'm saying. But that's all I gotta tell you, man. You know, I'm gonna start, you know, posting some videos. But before that, we're gonna have the launch this week. Sometimes tomorrow. I've gotta just prepare everything, and it's gonna be just a launch. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna cut a ribbon and like invite everyone into like Costa and start clapping like, hey, Brown, well done, bro. You started the launch. I'm saying, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? The launch is about, you know, just acknowledging that, you know, the channel has to expand itself into different sectors, and I'm gonna put my personality. I mean, in fact, you know, my trauma culture appreciates me, because in real life, if you see me and I got a filter on, you know, camera here, now you see me in real life and I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up, bro? Like, you know, you think I'm fake as fuck. I'm saying, I'm just being real and I'm being transparent. I'm saying, so all I gotta tell you, man, you know, audacity, audacity. Some people say it's audacity. No, it's authentic, you know, expression. I'm saying. Some people come up to me and be like, oh, you know what, he's too cocky, man. He's got some audacity. I'm saying, and I'm like, no, man, it's authentic value. I'm saying, I'm giving you my authentic value. This is how I am. I'm saying, what else do you want from me? I mean, in fact, if I do some fake fuckeries out here and then you pull up and I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up, bro? You're gonna be like, oh, you know what, he's fake as fuck. So I'm just giving you the raw take. So when you see me in real life, you're gonna be like, you know what? Wait, man, look, I'm the cunt off of my family, I'm saying. I'm the cunt of my family, I'm saying. I think there's a cunt of everyone's family, I'm saying. Maybe you're watching this video. Hey, man, I'm saying. But I don't, you know, go out there like trying to make people feel small, I'm saying. I don't do that shit, I'm saying. I just vibe with people and I just do my thing. But then again, I'm a winner, do you know what I'm saying? I might have to lose a couple battles, but ultimately the war is won, do you know what I'm saying? That's the quote, man. That's the quote. I don't mind taking losses. I don't mind losing the battles. I don't mind like the world laughing at me, people mocking me and screaming at me and, you know, trying to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He thinks he's all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have to lose some battles, you know, but the war ultimately is won by Brown's brand, man. So that's the expansion of Brown's, you know, mess up. Probably have to put that on like, you know, the cover page of like, I might have to like, you know, put that on like, you know, little cover of my socials, like description, like, hey, you know what, like the battles maybe lost, you know, maybe there's a battle lost, the battle's lost, you know what I'm saying, but the war is won, you know what I'm saying, Brown's a branch, you know what I'm saying. Hey, look, listen, I put myself on socials and it comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying. There's gonna be people bound to be like, oh, you know what, oh, Brown, man, oh, man, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'ma like, you know, get to the chopper because Arnold told me to, you know what I'm saying. That's all I gotta tell you. So, hey man, I'ma make content for me, man, my tribe, man, you know what I'm saying. I'm for my people, man. So that's that, you know, and hey, guitar time, don't say. Hey, that's all I gotta tell you, man. You know, you either, you know, make, you know, a reason to continue, you know what I'm saying. And I do it for my tribe culture, who actually comes back and watches my shit, you know what I'm saying. And I know people love my shit, you know what I'm saying. In fact, you know what? Saying. That's all I gotta tell you, man. So Sri Lankan pulling up from Southeast Asia. Well, I really don't know where I'm from in it. Like, you know, I gotta do a DNA test in it. Probably I'm like aboriginals, you know, from Australia. Like, I got family in Australia as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I got cousins in Australia. Do you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of family members in Australia. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in New Zealand, but I got family in Australia. Man, I probably have to pull up to Australia. Man, shout out to people from Australia. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go live in a cave like the aboriginals. I'm saying, why not? Probably the Tongans. I'm going to Samoa, man. I'm saying somewhere. I'm saying, hey. Here's a quick message. Brand relaunch is Brown. Fuck the NHS. Fuck everyone. They hating. And I'm just trying to just let people live, man. You know. And the thing is, in this society, you let people live. People, you know, is okay. But the moment that you're not trying to like do some madness and, you know, have a good time and stuff, right? All these NHS, like, you know, they're like the serial killers. They're like serial killers of like hidden serial killers. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust the NHS, man, as an organization, because who are they to come and tell me I can't feel good? I'm saying, do you have to be like this to feel good? I mean, if you feel good and you're putting good vibes, man, no one can tell you something. But I'm not trying to be the typical person on socials trying to carry a message. I'm trying to tell you, like, you gotta let people live, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And if I'm living and I'm letting people live and people got an issue with me living, then I'm thinking, you know what, man, that's some, you know, bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't go out there trying to prove a point to people, man. You just gotta just know that everyone's different, in it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with it, you know what I'm saying? But then again, NHS, we don't fuck with you, man, you know what I'm saying? Trying to like come up with some medical for what? Like people living? Well, I'm breathing now. You're gonna put me in a, you know, psychiatric unit? Get a grip, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get it. Let's get it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, peace of love.